Is VR esports dead? Not quite. So if you haven't already seen this little video or the stream that happened a little bit earlier in the year, I think it was January 4th. Yes, I'm talking about it a whole month later. VRML is going to be going on temporary hiatus until I think it's about May or around that time. Yes, I've also been gone for I think 4 to 6 months. A lot has happened in my life. If you do care to hear about that, I can make a whole separate video going right into that and talking about what's happened in the past, what I'm going to be doing in the future, but a lot has obviously happened. That does mean, in the meantime, there is not really any competitive things going on, at least from the VRML side, right? There's still going to be other smaller leagues doing their own thing, working through things, people doing tournaments here and there. I know for me personally, I'm trying to see if we can get at least a small tournament going, at least for Ryan Drift, at least for Breachers, because those are the teams that I tend to work with. It will be back, hopefully stronger and better than it was before. The big question I think a lot of people is wondering is, why is this happening? This is happening because from what I've heard and obviously what they said on the stream and everything, they basically mentioned that they've never really had any time to take a step back and work through some of the issues. Basically, all of the staff constantly just been working year round, having really no breaks. I've seen this myself, right? Helping all the production and casting. In the season, I'm obviously casting, and that takes a lot of time, especially now I'm working between 2 different leagues. But even in the off season, right, I have to worry about recruiting on casters. Oh my goodness, I'm burping. I have to worry about recruiting on casters and spending time training up new people, and that basically ends up becoming a year-round job. And I don't know if you already know, it is an unpaid gig. There's not really much money being made in VR esports right now. It does suck to see it shut down, and it does suck, I think, for all the competitive players that have nothing, I guess, technically to do for the next couple of months except to just kind of scrim and hope for the best and maybe find some of these community-led tournaments. On the horizon, it's coming up, right? It's only, I say this only, but it's only 5 months, it's only 6 months, so it's not too far away. You just have to take your time, take a well-deserved break, because it kind of sucks to be, I can imagine, it sucks to be so competitive year-round. It's okay to relax, maybe play some other games that you haven't touched in a while. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you wanted me to do any deep dives into other topics, if you wanted me to talk about specific things, if you want to hear me talk about where I've been in life updates. I know it's been quite a long amount of time since I posted anything recently. It's not like I've gone anywhere. If anyone who has been watching VR esports, with the Ryan Drift or Breachers, you'll see I'm still very much casting games, and I helped a lot with the tournaments recently. So luckily we're done now. I'm going to a break, so I have a little bit of time to myself, especially before the hiatus is off, and I have to start obviously worrying about casting and stuff like that again. But also, if you wanted to see me do some random dumb things this weekend, me and Gravy and Shimi and some of the other VR casters will be hanging out, doing the drunk cast Saturday night. So definitely check that out. We'll be there and we'll be having a lot of fun. And I might do some little fun, gloving thing or whatever for one of the rewards. So who knows? Look out for that. We'll see what's going on. I'm just gonna have a good time this weekend, and that's all I'm worried about. But yes, I will try to come back and post as much as I can. It definitely was a little harder than I thought it was, but I can make another video about that.